Hey folks, good evening. Coming to you on a Monday night, and I just wanted to discuss real quick the latest Saber added to my collection that I received from Rebel Sabers about a week ago now. This comes from their Knight class of Sabers. This is their Mystic Knight, and let's see, I'll give you a close-up of this. So this design was done with sort of the Jedi High Republic era in mind. It's got a very Excalibur-ish type feel to it. It's got sort of a nice heavier flared pommel that kind of balances the hilt very nicely, and then a nice little Suba piece here on the end, sort of this flat ring. So I'll talk about the construction first. So the saber comes off in about 3 or 4 parts. The Suba unscrews. Pommel sees these nice sort of pinholes on the bottom for the venting. And you'll notice in here, speaker is about that far, about a couple inches in, which gives some nice resonance to off the speaker. So you actually get some really nice sound in here. And I believe this is a 22 millimeter speaker that's in here. And I will say one thing about this build. I like the way they've installed the chassis in here. It's a very, very snug fit, which I like. There's not a lot of room in here, so nothing gets wiggled around. It makes it a little bit more amenable to dueling and such. And you've got retention screws here and here for the chassis, and you can just unscrew these two and chassis pops out. You've got the SD card here and a micro USB port here for SD card access. So put this back on here. Oh, yeah, and this is all one piece right here. Let's screw that back on. So originally, what attracted me to this hilt was this design. I really like the not sure if you can tell as easily in this light, but there's gold accents here, and then gold accents along the plating here near the switches, and then just below the Suba with the emitters. And once I get a blade on here and turn it on, you'll be able to see a little bit more nicely how these emitter windows decorate the color of the saber when the saber is ignited. It's really cool. So the version of this saber that I bought was a NeoPixel setup with Proffie board. Okay. So you can see here underneath, we've got these nice little window emitters, which I really like. Comes with all the basic functions of NeoPixel. Nice flash and clash. Lock up. It's got a stab. And it does have a lightning effect, force lightning, but this is a single switch, and I forget how to do a force lightning effect off a single switch Proffie. So I'll have to figure that out. And if you hold down just slightly depressed for 2 seconds, you get the music tracks and the quote tracks. And hold it down again for 2 seconds to turn it back off. Now the Saber is off. Just hold down the power key.
Ray Skywalker.
Until you cycle through the sound fonts. So, I also will say this, the Saber came with a fairly nice package of sound fonts from Rebel Sabers. They included fonts like Smuggler's Destiny from Kyberphonics, Royalty from Kyberphonics, a couple of Smooth Jedi stock fonts, and quite a few others, but some really nice ones. Here, let me cycle through these real quick.
Smooth Jedi. Teensy.
This is a teensy one. This is not sure which font that is, but doesn't seem good for epileptics. Rogue Commander. Not sure who makes that font.
Smooth Fuzz. Smooth Gray. Smooth Jedi.
Smooth Jedi.
Teensy.
It's another teensy
I've
font.
been waiting for this day for a long time.
It's a KR Crossguard font. I'm not sure if that's K-Sync or if that's Kyberphonics.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker.
That's
You're not
the
a Jedi yet.
Empire Strikes Back Graphics font from Kyberphonics. Darkness from Kyberphonics. A lot of Kyberphonics fonts on here. And then there's a couple of generic ones. Ben Solo. It's pretty cool. I like the blade profile they stuck on this one. And if anybody else knows what that one is, I'd like to know in the comments. I'm not sure which one this one is. Yeah, it's just... If anybody knows what this one is, I'd love to know, because I can't figure out which one this is. So anyway, so that's the Mystic Knight from Rebel Sabers. This version here, which is Proffie NeoPixel, ran about $425 plus tax and shipping, so it's about $440 out the door. I got it really quick. I got it delivered to me about, I want to say 7 days, 8 days. I did have an initial issue where I couldn't access the SD card. The micro USB port wasn't functioning correctly, so I contacted the folks at Rebel Sabers, and they were able to fix it right away. And they basically just sent me out a new chassis. And so my customer service experience with them was really good. They were really responsive. They got to me right away. I didn't have to wait more than 24 hours for a reply. We talked through it for a few minutes, and I was able to send him a video sort of verifying that it wasn't working, and he's like, yeah, sure, send you a new chassis. So we got that solved right away, so thank you guys for that. That was great customer service, and I really appreciate it. Really nice folks at this company. I've had great contact with them, and I really, really like this Saber. So yeah, I encourage folks out there to check them out if you haven't done so before. I know they have a lot of other LGT reseller style sabers, sort of at a cheaper budget range, some RGB sabers. But they're also starting to release a lot more of their hilts with Proffie NeoPixel options as well for a really nice, affordable price. So definitely worth checking out. Anyway, thanks again for listening, folks. I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.